Alright, so just wanting to do a quick little video, not in depth, but just a quick little video of the different drive modes on 2020 to 2020. Well, actually, it's probably 2020 plus. It's probably kept the same on the newer ones, but just a quick little video on the drive modes, especially on this model. This is the hybrid model, so it's gonna do even more on the drive modes as far as features and stuff like that. But let's start at the beginning. The tow haul mode, obviously, and each one of these modes are named appropriately, but I just want to give you a little bit more of an in-depth description of each of them, even though it may not be too useful, but who knows. Yes, check engine lights on for a fuel injector, nothing major. So first, tow haul mode. If you have the hybrid, it'll keep the engine on. I believe it'll turn it off in reverse. Oh, no. Okay. It keeps the engine on even in reverse. Oh, never mind. There it goes. Okay. So once you get back to park and drive, the engine stays on. This basically, it reduces the shifting up and downhill, gives you more engine braking, and it optimizes your transmission for towing. Next, very self-explanatory, sport mode. It unlocks all the power of the vehicle's engine. Obviously, actually I can probably drive around a little bit too in it, but it gives you the most out of your Explorer. Engine braking. There went everything in the back. It's a Ford Explorer, not a race car, so if you use the sport mode, it's not gonna like unlock 300 more horsepower, but it's just a sport mode. It hangs the gears in longer, and it optimizes for better throttle response, even though it still is a little slow. But once again, it's a Ford Explorer, not a Lamborghini. Eco mode, that'll turn the engine off when you have a hybrid. Sorry, I gotta turn off the heat here. It's kind of warm. Eco mode. It keeps low RPMs. It doesn't do any engine braking. It's pretty much just what you would expect from a normal eco mode. Gets you the best gas mileage. It prioritizes the hybrid battery to maximize your fuel efficiency. Over to normal mode, which is normal, as it says. There's nothing really special about this mode. It's really just a sport mode without the sport. There is some engine braking, but it's nothing major. If you really want to use the engine braking, you can use your paddle shifters or the manual button, but be careful because this 10-speed transmission likes to jump around a lot, and it doesn't like when you try to control it yourself. So there's normal mode, and little gimmicks with, I love how Ford did this, little gimmicks. When you're in tow mode, when you're behind someone, it'll show a Ford F-150 on the lane assist. And then sport mode, it shows a Mustang. Eco mode, it just shows a little Ford thing. And I don't know if it does anything for the rest. But heading on to the next mode is slippery mode. This is for ice, light snow on the road, rain. I never really use it unless it's icy. So, I mean, I still like that it keeps the engine off though, but it's honestly, it's just, it starts slower when you hit the gas. It starts slower, so there's delayed throttle response. Let's see. There's, of course, there's a cop right there. So let's see. When you go into slippery mode, like I was saying, you have a delayed throttle response. So when you're coming from like a stoplight or like a red light, you'll notice that when you put your foot on the pedal, it's going to have a slower response. Let's see. The next one, yeah, like I said, the slipper I only use for ice. I mean, you can use it for rain. The four-wheel drive system will just be more ready for the conditions to kick in. Trail, this will kick the engine on, and it'll also turn your traction control off. Trail, and I feel like they could have incorporated these two together, the deep snow and sand and the trail, because they both pretty much do the same thing. They both have traction control off, and they both, I believe they have four-wheel drive active 24/7 to give you the most traction, and it also, well, to give you the most capability. But they also turn off the traction control, so all four tires can spin, and you don't start losing traction by only having like two tires spinning at a time. So it gives you more room to, I don't know how to explain it. It's just like, just picture yourself in a deep snow. Like, you don't want only two tires spinning. You want all four spinning. You want the maximum amount of diversity on your wheels, I guess, as possible, I guess you could say. Same thing with deep snow, sand. It's pretty much the same thing in the trail. That pretty much is it. Personally, every time I get in the car, I just put it on eco mode. I just like to get the best gas mileage. And just to give you an idea of the gas mileage on this 2020 Ford Explorer Hybrid, I've driven 138 hours in it, almost 2,200 miles. Almost 3/4 of those have been electric. Sorry, not 3/4. Maybe like 2/8, 3/8 have been all electric. It's pretty cool. 20 mile per gallon average throughout those 2,200 miles, which is pretty good. I believe the 2.3 liter 4-cylinder Explorer might be better though on gas mileage. It just depends on how you drive it, I guess. But it's up to you how you use these drive modes. I just wanted to give you a little bit more of a show case of them, even though I did explain it not fairly well. But if you have a better idea of how they work now, that's awesome. Just wanted to make a quick little video showing them. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. If you want to see anything else with this Ford Explorer, just ask and I will make a video on it. So I think that's pretty much it. Had it for 2,000 miles and it's great so far, except this check engine light for the fuel injector. And I had to replace the battery, but normal vehicle maintenance. All right, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.